Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Ground of Aces, today's beverages. You probably guessed it, a very standard yet reliable cup of tea, the good old-fashioned cuppa. So welcome back to Ground of Aces, where previously there was a fair few changes, but the main one and main addition was the Lancaster. We have the Avro Lancaster. It is, I guess, not the biggest. If we go over to Airfield Depot, we have the Tier 4 Lancaster. There's also a Boeing B-17 as well as the Gloucester Meteor. That's the highest tier available in the game thus far. Tier 5. However, we want to go for obviously the Tier 4. Actually, we probably have more. In fact, I think we do have that. We got two mosquitoes as well as, if I can find it, yes, the Lysander there. So overall, pretty good. We're obviously getting some more training things as well as, well, working on the new ammunition bunker, which is going to be here. And that's going to be the focus for this video. Let's see how we get on. We have more than enough food, people, water, defenses, etc. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just go to max speed and let the game crack on. In terms of stuff that we take in from the HQ, we're probably going to go with more anti-aircraft of some kind, and probably going to be the Orlican, because as people have pointed out, it's a 360 arc of fire, it's got decent ammunition, and it only requires one person to operate. So we have those, and we'll sort of scatter them around. In fact, here you go. We can now bring this in. There's all of our missions that we've done there, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 missions. Wow. 6 missions and a 70% chance of success is the requirements. We have 14 missions and a 100% chance of success, so we've achieved more than enough. So let's go ahead and go to our bring in here. So we don't want the Borfers, we want in the, where is it, the Orlican. I'm going to bring in 2 of them actually, so we'll do that. We don't want to bring the bicycle. Actually, can you only bring, oh yes, no, you can bring in 2, that's fine. Repair parts, we have 41, so we don't need those. We can remove, oh, you can't remove them, but you can replace them. In terms of miscellaneous, I honestly think, can we just bring in concrete? We do need to require cement, and truth be told, if I did that, it would complete this job here. So confirm, and there we go. That will get this one done. It just makes it easier for all involved. So we did need to talk about the airstrip. We have 3 airstrips available. We have, in order of our building, we have the Tier 2 airstrip, the Tier 3 airstrip, and then naturally the Tier 5 airstrip. So it's a little bit all over the place. We will eventually need to get another airstrip. You do need at least a few of them. Let me go and build this gun in. Well, we've already got the Borfers over there. I'm going to build maybe one of the guns. Now, I'm not going to place it over here for various reasons that I'll come on to. I think I'm going to place one at the... Do I want to place it at the end of the runway? Is it really necessary? It will defend around here, so I guess we'll put that in, and then the other one we will, that's in progress. Let's build the other one. So I've got one there, and I've got one here, and then I can put them in between, but I don't think it would be necessary. Let me place one around here. There we go. That should be, actually no, let's not place that there. Let me cancel that one. Let me go ahead and try that again. Let me go for building, and I'm going to place it, well, just outside the hospital. It's going to be a bit loud, but there it is. We also have another mission here. Let me do this and then we'll talk about the airfield. So this is a new training facility identified. Eliminate the target. It is a bombing mission. So I'm going to say, let's send the Lancaster. 73% chance of success. If I add in some other stuff like the Defiant, it goes up, and I think that's just because we need some, yeah, basically some protection, so we'll send those away there. So yes, as I said, we've got the Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 5. And eventually we will need a 4th, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. Actually, it's not, because we can technically do it, but ideally I want to build... Well, I want to build planes that are, obviously, I want to get planes at least Tier 2, but ideally, hang on, I'll find the right tab eventually. There we go. I'd like Tier 3, because that's where you've got, I think, a nice sort of list of all the planes. Tier 5 is problematic because... Although, you know, things like the Meteor and stuff, you think, yeah, it's great. Look at the maneuver, look at this, look at the fight value of it and such. And I guess the maneuverability would be good. It goes up to 30. What's the Spitfire, for example? Up to 50. Wow, okay. So it's fast in a straight line, maybe. Anyway, yes, it would be good to have those. I'm not too sure whether or not we'll be able to fit them in. Now, naturally, you can change the the size of it. I mean, I won't. I'll for this one. Although we can make it wider. The thing is, what makes this a only a tier 3 is the gravel. So I can make a tier 4, but would that afford me anything? Tier 4 would give me Lancaster, Mosquito, and the Lysander, so I don't need tier 4 here. But ideally, this should be a tier... Ideally, this should be a tier 3 as well. Or, yeah. Anyway, we can make this airstrip here, for example. I can, if I wanted to, go for the length of it to about this area. And even no. Okay, so this length here is tier 4. It will never get beyond that. So we might change this up, but I'm not entirely convinced. Okay. People have also asked, can you... And this is a really good... It just didn't occur to me that... Can you have airstrips that cross one another? You can't. I would like to think that that would be something that would be added in the future where you can have them, you know, crossing one another. But you cannot at this stage. So what will probably happen, most likely, is I'll go for the, like, technically 4 airstrips, and the reason I want that is because of these next ratings, because we are aiming for airbase A-star, so we'll go for that one. But for now, as I said, continuing on, we'll upgrade our planes and go from there. Basically, any plane that is maybe tier 1 we want to get rid of. So I think we've already done that. Ideally, I want to then get rid of all of the tier 2, because then we'll just well, we could then run on tier 3. If I was to... I'd have to demolish this. Well, I could demolish this. Would there be any reason to demolish it, though? I can't really upgrade it. I could make it wider. I could make it a tier 4 width. I could, for example... destroy all of the parking spaces here and put them across here. I don't know. I don't think I can destroy this. Yeah, so you can't clear that there. There's nothing you can do about clearing here. Okay. Anyway, we'll max speed this out and let the guys crack on with stuff. I thought I told them to place this over here. Yes, I have. So they are building the Orlock on there. So yeah, we'll see about, let's say, removing the lower tier planes and try and get... Well, I'll double check our tier 1 planes. I'm pretty confident we got rid of them. In fact, we actually moved someone from the... There's a successful bombing run. We actually moved someone from the Gloucester Gladiator into, I think it was a Spitfire, and then the mission that they took off. Apparently, they just didn't realise the controls are different, and they didn't come back, sadly. Yeah, so what have we got? We've got a Tempest, we've got a Spitfire. Well, so already there's tier 2. Yeah. Yeah, because you got Spitfire and the Typhoon. The Tempest, yeah, up here. So ideally... I mean, you could get rid of the... We're never going to get rid of the Defiant, I don't think. Because it's just... Oh, it is really, really stealthy. It is. It's also really maneuverable. Although, if you compare it to the Lysander, though... Yeah, that's probably better. But again, you need that. I'm not sure, because obviously there's a huge amount of work involved as well. Anyway, mission map. Troop transport to Canterbury. Let's go ahead and find myself the... Where is it? The... Oh. Have I lost it? Flamingo. There it is. 83% chance. We'll put in the... What else can we put in for transport? Mosquito? Tempest? Don't know why you would need any of that. You put in a Spitfire and it's apparently really, really good. We'll go with a 91% chance. We've got a little bit of an escort there. Why not? And yeah, so that's now in and there. Good. What size is... Let me double check here. What size is the Meteor? Is it tier... It's size 1. Okay. So the problem I have is I need to make sure... Because you can't, as far as I can tell, select what's where. Stuff just is where it is, plane-wise. So you get a plane in and it'll just land somewhere. So I'll have to make sure that our tier 5 planes are over near the tier 5 runway. Let's just assign someone to that. So over here, for example, I'm going to change this to tier 3. And tier 3 would be... I couldn't get a flamingo. Can I get another flamingo? I probably could. But it would be... here. Find a parachute pilot. I'm going to wait for stuff to land first and park up. Right, so parking spots. Everything is on the ground now. And I don't have any spare parking spots. That's actually not bad at all because I'm going to go with... And this is where we have a little bit of a problem because this area we are saying is going to be for tier... another big plane here. Ideally, we want our other planes around... Ideally, the planes you want to get off the ground very, very quickly. So scramble, scramble off the go. You want probably here and go on the runway and on and off. But I don't know if we can do that. But I'll go for tier 1. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So 1's going to go there. 1, 2, and then place it there because these are all going to be the higher tier stuff. Although, wait, no, I will cancel that. Cancel all of that. There we go. More planes available. It means here. Yes, I mean almost certainly I'll get another mosquito because I love the things. Do I need one though? Do I need another mosquito? Probably not. Okay. Right, so we need to get the cement. We are still working on it, although it says they're out of sand of all things. Actually, we've got we need sand and raw water. We definitely have raw water, but we need sand. So let me go ahead and look for a sand pit somewhere. See if we can. Can we just head to the beach and raid that? Right, sand over here. That's fine. Have a little scout around. There's some mushrooms. There's some water. I always tend to grab the water. Look at that there. Don't know if you can see, actually. It's so difficult to see because of the shadows, but that is where the land goes up. This wouldn't have been... this wouldn't have fit in if it was one more space to the right. I will happily admit that was more luck than judgment getting that. Harvest that, harvest that, harvest all of these. There we go. That should suffice. Okay, so we need a cement roof, we need storage zones and things like that. So it does say cement roof, it doesn't say a cement wall. I will, however, use a cement wall because it just feels like that's what the game is like. It's implying that that's the case. Obviously a door I will put on either side. I will not put any windows in because those are weak spots. I guess if this was like a proper place for storage, would you have double doors? Would you have like a barrier across here to stop, like, if there was a blast, it wouldn't just blast straight through. You'd have like a blast wall in there. I mean, I've never built a bunker before. Not recently anyway, so... unassigned defense stations, which is over here. That's fine. We'll go ahead and we'll assign someone to it. We've got a mission there, which is Prime Minister will fly over our region through a storm. Escort them. Okay, so we need maneuverability. Well, naturally, the things that come to mind are the Spitfire. So 54% chance. We'll go for another Spitfire, which won't help. Lysander, which won't... Oh, look at this. So we just literally have one option. Let's just try putting in things like this. No, I think it's just more, just get it. Yeah, get what you can in. 32% chance. That's a 55. I'll start at 55%. Any more is not going to work for us. Okay. So what is the most maneuverable plane? The Mozzie. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at it, but it's because it's my favourite. We have... Let's just go for the maximum. So 30. The Meteor is 30. The Mustang is 40. The Tempest is 34. I guess the Gladiator will be pretty good. 45, but I know the Spitfire is 50. Yeah, it is 50. So nothing is... better than that. So there is a reason to stick with the tier... the lower tier stuff. It isn't a game where you just go, I want the maximum, and go from there. No. We can see cement is definitely being made, which is great. Great there. Urgent Ground Squadron Supportington, which is going to be in Le Havre, and let's go with, it needs a fight rating. So I'm going to send over the, let's see, the Spitfire. No, no, let's not. Let's send over the the Tempest, and we'll send over the, let's see, another Tempest, and oh, there you go, 98% chance of success, which is all good. And oh, there you go, sadly, mission failed. Base mood has been reduced. It depends, well, some people might not have voted for them, so, you know, maybe they're not too concerned about that mission being failed in the escort there. Who knows? Okay, low integrity resources, which is just, where is that actually? Where's that pointing to? It sounds like someone. Low integrity. It's in low integrity resources, and it's pointed to a person. Does it mean their health? It can't do. I don't know what it's referring to there. How strange. Let me just destroy the sick bed, the bed rug. That's just going to be a bit of an overflow for people to sleep. And the ground squadron support has been completed. Performance 72, required only 36. So we've literally doubled it with 2 planes. Brilliant. Good. That's taken us to 5 victory points. A fighter theft over the Malvern Hills. Difficulty rating of 2. We need maneuverability. Naturally, I'll go for the Spitfire. Spitfires, plural. 75%. We'll back that up with a Mozzie. No, that brings it right down. Mustang, bring it down. 75% will have to do. Off they go. I did do previously where I got in a plane. If I was going to replace a plane, I would bring in the new plane. I would take that pilot off it. Or, sorry, no, start again. Bring in the new plane. Swap a pilot in an older plane to the new plane, and then the pilot we brought from the new plane, the basically was the driver, the taxi driver that brought the plane in. We put that pilot in the old plane and then fly them off to, you know, to be reissued to somewhere else. That's the way I like to look at it. It's reissued somewhere else. It's not scrapped. Although that might happen. So, we'll build over here, because that is obviously our goal. I could get in some more people. I could, couldn't I? Again, it would be nice to have a readout of how many people we have and what the bed situation is. Field mechanic, RF medic, and field mechanic. Go with them. Here's someone in. There we are. Heavy bomber interception. That's not right. Over Birmingham. So once again, we need fight rating. Well, I can send the Spitfire. 12% chance. Oh, okay. Tempest. The Mosquito. Nope. No fight, apparently. But yet the Lancaster would help. How strange. Defiant. Kitty Hawk. I'm going to get rid of the Defiant there. We'll go with the Tempest. 96% chance. That'll do. As for fuel, we're on 65%. What missing out on, by the way, for herbs and medicine. We have a herb dryer and we are missing out on it. Let me harvest. Success. Harvest some more sand. And let me find the herb garden. Where's the herb garden? There's some herbs. Some other plants over there and water. There's the bomber interception over Birmingham. There's the herb garden. All these, it does show on the bottom right where you mouse over. Shows what they are, which are herbs. There you go. And I keep pressing H for home to bring it back to here. It is what it is. Cement building is going up. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Don't know what I don't know if I'm not very surprised. It's just a big grey slab. We have the plastcrete going there, the the AdMech, our building. Dangerous recon mission over Canterbury, requiring stealthiness. Well, we know that the Lysander is good at that, 60%. I'm guessing if I put the Defiant in there, it's going to... Oh, it won't reduce because you can only have one plane, and it's already... What? Is it busy? Has it... Did I send it off to the last one and it hasn't landed again? Hang on a second. How strange. Okay. Defiant. Yeah, can't add that. Oh, because the pilot. David is too injured. Injured crewmates, airplane can't fly. So I could swap them out, but truth be told, I think I'll just send those two over. Kenneth Hodgkinson and Victor Boyle. You go and do the thing, please. Let's see what else we can build that may help out, because we did get some new stuff. Training-wise, we're pretty much maxed out on that one. As for rugs and posters and stuff, we have placed posters. Listening poster. Enemies listening to the... Affects radio in 5-meter radius. Use radio. Success. Let me place this. I'll place a poster over the window. That's a load-bearing poster. We have some tables and chairs. A typewriter table. I don't even know what that would be for. Well, I mean, I'm up on what a typewriter is, you understand. It's just, I don't know what it actually does in-game. What I have noticed, though, is we are totally out of wood, of all things. I tend to just harvest around here and over here and over here and here. And I think we will begin to harvest there as well, because I am going to build. So I'll just say all that. Right, crew members injured. Oh, and the Lysander, they're going to have to be healed. We do have doctors. Fuck, there you go. They have brought them. See that there? They're bringing them back. Right, light bomber interception in Chelmsford. We once again need fighting, so I'm going to go with the Spitfire. 99% chance that will do me. It's only one plane, bit of a risk. But it is what it is. There you go, there's our hospital. So I'm just waiting for medicine. Which I have simple medicines. Oh, it might require... It might require more than one. Sorry, it might require... There's simple medicine and there is not so simple medicine. Face the Ace mission map. Over Calais. And it's based on fighter rating. Fight rating. Well, I think we've sent off our best pilot. Spitfire wouldn't be very good. Defiant, no percent chance. I thought I'd just check it. Tempest 0. Wow. 8% chance. 0. Wow. So, face the Ace, because I think, can you only send the one? No, you can send multiples, but we have to send the right one. So we're not going to send the Temp. We're going to send the Spitfire. And then Mosquito reduces that. The Kitty Hawk reduces it. The Blenheim naturally reduces it, of course. Lysander would do the same thing. Oh, he can't. That can't fly. Kenneth's on 3 of 8 health. Wow, are they getting healed up? I hope so. I'm going to check in a bit. Another Spitfire would reduce it down. Okay, I'm just going to send Ian Boyle. It's only a 1 in 3 chance, but we'll see how we get on. Right, that's a medicine cabinet. I think I need more beds in here. Let me go for medical, sick beds, and 1, 2, and 3. And then we want the thing at the end there. And then in between, I also had these cabinets. Oh, construction blocked. Oh, so they're going to have to go on this side. Not a problem. You've got things like oxygen bottle and such, but that doesn't actually do anything. Hand wash bowl. That affects first aid. Let's place a couple of those in. That will hopefully help out. There are 3 people getting healed up there. Let me double check. Assignment. So, RAF air crew. Gonna go through here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 medics. We have 4 medics, and we have, well, 4 beds at the moment, but obviously it'll go up there. Oh, light bomber interception. It's all good. This is almost built, which is great. We only need another 25 cement for this job to be completed, and then we can build over the top of it. So building. Sadly, mission failed. Reduction in airplane health and reduction in crew energy. And Ian Boiler's half health have received some injuries, but they're not dead. I should point out the obvious. I have not built over. I haven't built any hangars over these. I just don't feel the need to. On balance, ideally you would. Right, let's get out of the way. Ideally, I would. I'd have all of these in hangars. Better protection from not just the elements and the weather, but also from, you know, attacks. However, the amount of resources to do it and time for people to, you know, it takes them to actually crack on with it is, well, cost benefit analysis. I don't think it's there. We've got a medium fighter interception, so we'll send a few planes up there. What, we're on 8 of 12. How much is the? Let's see. How much is the Meteor? I think it's maxed out, isn't it? Gloucester Meteor is 12. Okay, so we can get another Mosquito. We can get another medium plane. What should we get for medium? I mean, another Flamingo is really good for carrying. I'm gonna get another one because it's they're good for that sort of thing. Although I don't know where it's landed. Might have landed on one of these other things here. Clear sky recon mission over Dedham Vale. Prepare. Recon. I will send over the Lysander. Still can't. Kenneth is not getting any better. Defiant then. When in doubt, Defiant it out. Acquire the cement is now done. Over here, building, roof, cement. Big brick. There we go. There's our de Havilland Flamingo. So I'm now going to save a total of 6 points. 5 points now, because the Defiant has spotted that. For the less points now. There's the interception. Oh, we need 4 more points now, and I can get in the Meteor. Okay. So build a cement roof. Technically, you could build a 2x2 probably and call it a day, but I'm not. I'm going to go for. I'm going to wait for the roof to be placed, and then I'll place a storage zone for ammo and bombs. I'm going to do that. So I'll just let them crack on. We should have the cement now, so that should be fine. The medical station is built up massively. And by the way, that does have a roof. It does have a roof. Submarine hunt in the wash. I was going to say, is that like attacking it in like 20 miles in? That's a mole machine. That's not a that's a mole machine. Right, what should we send for this then? I mean, I have massive gaps in my knowledge when it comes to. Well, actually, you could have ended the sentence there. I have massive gaps in my knowledge, but massive gaps when it comes to a lot of things, most things, in fact. But certainly when it comes to plane versus submarine, I don't know what it would historically have been. Let's send the Lancaster, and I mean we're looking for bomb rating according to this. Well, the Mosquito will also be a contender. Yes. I assume a big rake on the top of a submarine with 4 cannons would be pretty much yeah, a death sentence. Yeah, for any. What's that there? Resource pile, just medicines. Yeah, for any submarine. suboptimal, to say the very least. It appears we have a friendly skirmish battle at Canterbury. Okay. So we're going for fight rating again. We'll send the Kitty Hawk, because why not? No, that's why not. Spitfire. And another Spitfire. Why not? So we don't want to too concerned. I'm not too concerned on it. Low water supply. Okay. There's the submarine hunt. Lancaster and the Mosquito has dealt with that one adequately. Let's put that in there. And also while I'm building, large parking. Like that. Because then we can get a... Well, I want a B-52. B-52? No, B-17. There's the friendly skirmish battle over Canterbury. Okay. So, prioritize immediately, bring all resources, all available projects assigned. People are assigned. Nothing I can actually do. They're going to crack on with that. So, what do we need? Got raw water. Is it sand again? Sand, I've only got 9 sand. Okay, more sand, more better. Harvest, harvest, harvest. The sand's grown back, which is helpful. We'll get some clay. I'll go and get more herb. Hopefully the herbs have regrown. Go up to more sand here, and here, and here. And then the herb garden. They have not regrown. Mushrooms. There, we've got some grains there, and then more sand. That should do it for now. All good. And harvest water there. I'm not too concerned about the water stuff because they just get on the wells and pump away on that one. I should really destroy the random trees that we have around here. Looks like we're under attack. Okay. Scramble, Spitfire, Tempest, Mosquito. Tempest, Spitfire. Actually, maybe not the Mosquito. Kitty Hawk, Mustang. One of your crew members is incapable. Spitfire, that's not a nice thing to say. And the Flamingo. No. Confirm. There we are. So, we've got now 3 Orlicans. Technically, we've got the little machine gun here. The Vickers, which is... I think it's more for morale than anything else. And how many Bofors? 1, 2, 3 Bofors and 1, 2, 3 Orlicans, actually, I believe. So I'll just max speed this out while everything goes and does its thing. One of them actually had to go here and around and off there, but it is what it is. 2 more victory points, by the way, and I'll get myself a good plane. Well, I've got lots of good planes, actually. But I meant we'll get the jet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes shot down. None of the rest have been tagged, as it were. And, oh, we can see the shadows. I'm trying to zoom out so we can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Unlock the night spin. Night spin. The night skin for the Supermarine Spitfire. Oh. Okay. The Space Marine Spitfire has got... Oh no, please don't make it so... No, the Defiant! Oh no. No, it's been grounded for a while, admittedly, but... Yeah. Now, I did a thing before where I was saying, you know, like, I can't repair it. And people said about this, and how we didn't have the resources. But we did have the resources when it was... Yeah, so it says metal and repair parts. But I just don't know whether that's, like, to salvage it or repair it. But people said, oh, yeah, you just need the parts. Someone seems to be coming over here. Nope, walking straight past it. I think we might have to scrap it. We'll have to see. Anyway, Spitfire. There it is. There's the night skin. Painting. Oh, you have to paint it up. So we've got the day fighter, we've got the night skin, and we've got the militia. I believe it was. Oh, sorry, militia. Malta. Militia. Why would it be militia? I will change that to Malta. We'll change him up. We'll paint him up. Right. Yeah, that's a problem then. Right, week 7. I think I am going to go for... Let's see. I'm going to bring another anti-aircraft gun in. I think I'm also going to bring in... Do I need more than... You know, I'm going to bring in 2 more anti-aircraft guns. There's no reason why I can't. I will, however, also bring in some strong medicine. Military construction. Shipment of 20. What did it say we need for it? We need metal, and it was repair parts, wasn't it? We needed metal, which we have, and then repair parts, which we have 45 of, and we're going to get more anyway. Oh no, we're not bringing any repair parts in, but we can build. Okay. I think we'll build... Oh, we got one more slot. Bombs we could use some more of, but we're getting another 108, so we should be fine. Luxury goods. Is that glass? Oh, camouflage. Let's bring some camouflage in. Confirm that. Confirm delivery. Prioritize, bring resources. Okay. Yeah, so the Defiant is... Like I say, I don't know any way of repairing it. Prioritize harvest immediately. Oh, it is harvest. It is harvest, yeah. Right, that's what people were saying. Right, and now I understand. Prioritize harvest. So there it is, the Defiant. So I will get another Defiant. Large troop transport. That should be easy enough. Right, let's see what happens here. Actually, wait, do I want a Defiant? Defiant we use for its stealthiness and its recon rating. But is the Lysander not just better? It's better for recon and better for stealthiness. However, this is an important thing. I want it to park here, which it has. Large troop transport to Dieppe. Well, I'm going to use the 2 flamingos. There's 1 flamingo. 2 flamingos. Mosquito wouldn't even do a thing. Page Hampton, 75. Short Sterling, 94. And then Lancaster. 73 fuel, although I imagine it would take a lot more than that. Is what it is. That's been prioritised. That's all good. I will now build some more anti-aircraft. So I'm going to place some at the end of the runway. Oh, construction blocked. Can I not place up there, though? I can. Like that, yes. And I'll probably place one... I think the range is shorter for the... Yeah, so the Bofors, right, that's the reason why you go for a Bofors. It can have more ammo. And the range is... Oh, no. No, no. It's just got long range on the Bofors. Okay, understandable. Let's... I'm just trying to stop stuff getting blown up. Well, that obviously being destroyed there. I want stuff to maybe defend around here. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. Put it back there. There we go. Low water supply again. We'll sort it. However, there was another mission, which was informant extraction. Let's check that. We need to get our sneakers on. We need to be stealthy. There's under 89%. Send it on its way. There's the transport, which is good. Yep. And the bring resources. It's taking so long to do this. I don't know why. Because we've got... How much? Only 10 cement. Where's the cement going? I've just told them to repeat building cement. Scientist extraction. We need stealthiness again, so I'm going to have to go for the Defiant, or I'll send the other Defiant. Actually, we could probably send a mosquito. 45% chance. Guessing if I had another plane that goes down. Yes, of course it does. Send a mosquito. Okay. Those are getting built, that's fine. That's all built as well. The medical, yes it is. Good. Let's prioritize bring resources. And prioritize stocking. All available projects assigned, so they definitely need to do that. Can I hear any people that can work? Let's have a look. Let's go with HQ. Not HQ, sorry. It's crew. Hire. Labourer. 2 labourers. Officer hostage rescue mission this time. And we need... oh, well, 1 Spitfire to deal with it. Although, oh, no, wait, is that not the one that errors out? So there's one mission that we've attempted at least twice, but it might be more, where essentially we send a 98% chance Spitfire out, and it fails. It's failed. Again, it could be totally coincidence. Yeah, it could be a coincidence. However, let's see. So we're building some more beds because we do need it. Like that. That should do fine. I mean, I'm telling them to do that. People are coming over here. You can see people are coming in and doing it. So this is fine. People are cracking on with the building of this. It just takes ages. It's 300 and... well, we need 480 concrete, and we're on 350. We can see 2 cement mixes at the back. It's all working. There's the information extraction, informant extraction, and sadly, scientist extraction failed. Performance 91. We needed 98, which is a shame. Okay. There's the hostage rescue mission with the Spitfire. That has been a success. Now a dangerous supply drop. Can't. Okay. We need transport. It's dangerous supply drop, though. The Flamingo, 31. Other Flamingo, 60. What about the Blenheim? Nothing. Page Hampton? Nothing. Tempest? That puts it up a little bit. Mosquito? Nothing. 71%. Ah, so this is the dangerous bit. We need some support for them. There we go. That'll do. I'm not entirely sure how it calculates, the truth be told. It just does the thing. Right. I think it's finally time to go to areas and Storagington. And we will select all of that. And deselect all. Because this, we only want ammunition and bombs. I'll put some plane parts, repair parts in it as well. So that should be fine. I will also keep this other one set to a similar thing for ammunition such. There's no reason why we can't. This is still... well, this is actually the original building that we started with. This and this. So originally there was this area, which is storage, I believe. Oh, no. Wait. I'm getting confused now. Was this the original one we started with? This was definitely one, but it was canvas and an upgrade to wood. There was a medical bit here that I expanded, and then I think this one we either made ourselves or we had it done. We're definitely very early. There's also a bit of flooring missing there, which is very strange. Hang on. What's going on there? Floor. Tarp. Which I don't have any tarp. I have no tarp available. Wow, okay. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway, just for the sake of completeness. Although I might just go with planks. Oh, bricks. How many bricks? Oh, we got loads of brick. But we've also got loads of planks as well. Oh, we can... planks are the easy one. They're very, very easy. There you go. Get that. And I'll do the rest of it. Right, what else have we got? Low water supply. They'll get on that one. We have a factory bombing run at Essen, which I will go for the Tempest and a Blenheim. That's 95% chance. Why not? We'll harvest some water. They're still building over there. We will harvest some tree. Harvest more tree. That's pretty much all good then. Okay. The aircraft... no, the anti-aircraft, they are still building. They're just taking a while. Unassigned defense stations is here because someone's probably ate a mushroom. Oh, no. A falling branch, actually, they've been hit by. Never good. Being hit by a falling branch. Critical assistance run at Canterbury, which is going to require transport. Flamingo. Oh, Flamingo. Yes. Sterling. Yes. I know. Look at that. The colours are different because we have coloured them up. That's all good. Lancaster, 99% chance. There you go. That's going to be a lot of fuel. What are we on for fuel? 79. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave that there now. That has been a bit of Ground of Aces. Missions have been successful. We have failed a few, but we've got more parking spaces. We've upgraded some planes. We have almost finished this roof, which is going to get... Oh, look at that. They've camouflaged the roof. It's got... Well, I don't know whether that's intentional. Oh, there's a Great Sea Rescue effort requiring spotting. There's the Night Fight Mosquito. There's Under. What you need is Recon. Defiant. Spitfire. Blenheim. So why do we get that? Oh, Why does some of it go up and some not? Is it you need... Like if I was to get rid of that Spitfire... No, see, that... I don't understand. I'm getting the Recon in there. Maybe we just need more plane, more better. Defiant. And then, I mean, you put the Page Hampton in there. Maybe you just need the transport value. Either way, it says 99% chance. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's the Canterbury run. And, wait. Oh, here we go. We were going to leave it there. However, we're not. Because, success! Build new ammunition bunker. Pianos, warning signs, anti-tank pimples. I call them dragon's teeth, but that might be a more specific thing. And what I think is pretty cool is if I can find it. That's not where you off to. I think I heard it. I can hear like a whirring. No? No? Where is it? There it is. Ooh. Our first jet. One of the first jets, I think. Lost a Meteor. That plane's also a bit busted up. It's arcing and sparking from the engine. There we go. We're in the jet age. Sort of. Okay. We are going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Ground of Aces. We have built a bunker, which I didn't finish off the sentences. It's camouflaged on the top. I don't know whether that's intentional or whether it's just like they've let the moss grow and have not cleaned it, because why would you, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Ground of Aces, we're doing well. We're doing very well. There's only really one plane that we haven't got for completeness, which is the Boeing B-17, which we will get, hopefully, next episode. However, graduate from Airbase C to Airbase B, need to own a Tier 5 airstrip, yes. Own 4 completed airstrips, no. We'll get onto that later. Own 15 parking spaces, yes. And own 10 anti-air guns, which we will get onto as well. We're going to leave it there for now. We'll build some chairs, and next episode, like I say, hopefully, we'll graduate from C to B. However, building that airstrip is going to be a bit of a nightmare in and of itself because of the limitations of the, of the ground that we're in. Because we're basically in a bowl, which is a problem. Either way, we'll see how we get on. And as always, let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.